You've probably seen a bunch of these videos pop up on your feed and like, what on earth are these people doing? Like they're making all this money, and obviously a lot of money is relative. It all comes down to you compare yourself to. But you see all these people, make this money and you're like, what on earth are these people doing? Like they're just, printing money out of thin air. It's like Wi-Fi money and all this, just like striped screenshots and all that. In this video, I'm just literally going to showcase step by step how I was able to make it happen rather quickly. Obviously some people make $1 million in a day. Some people take like 2 years to make $5,000 a month. So it all, it's all relative. But anyway, I just want to share exactly how I was able to make it happen in South Africa, which you don't quite see often, especially so quickly. So, with that little intro, let's get into it, not to waste any time. Obviously, time is extremely important. So, little life story, just how I started. I'm not like any special or anything like that. This was back in, when was this? I don't even know when I took this photo. But anyway, you're probably just like me, did all right in school, not smart, but not dumb. Got like, 70s, 60s anyway. Followed the normal path from high school to university. I studied BCom, which is, pretty useless, just to, just go into business. Like if you are learning BCom right now, like, just go into business. That's the entire reason you took that, study in the first place. Why you went into that space. So, but deep down, I knew I was meant for greatness. Like all of you watching this, like all of you deep down know you are destined for something bigger than yourself, destined for something great, but you just haven't accepted it yet. Like you just need to accept that. That's the thing keeping most people back, is just accepting that they are actually destined for something great in this world. Okay. So it all comes down to acceptance and actually believing that. Okay. So the uni stuff just didn't resonate with me at all. Like I'm, struggling to speak right now. It was just like, what on earth is this? Like, I learned this stuff in grade 10. Like, why am I doing this again? So just a waste of time. Like I told my parents as well, like, it's not that the money or anything like, the stuff I'm learning, it's just a waste of time. And time is so valuable. I understood that concept from an early age. Like time is extremely valuable. And with time, a lot of people's plans are a liability, but you want to make time your ally and your friend. So with time, if you develop the right habits, you actually build something great over time. Okay. That's the secret ingredient. So I was extremely ambitious, just going to the gym. I had this force and this drive to do something. So I put all of that in the gym since the age of 16, from a young age. From the age of 16 to 22, I haven't skipped a single day in the gym. So like, I'm extremely dedicated when I have something that I can actually work towards. And I, guarantee you feel the exact same way. I had the drive, just didn't know what to channel that drive into. I've tried business models, I tried crypto, I tried, Instagram theme pages, I tried drop shipping, I tried Forex trading, I did all of that stuff, okay? And the skill I lacked was focus, okay? Focus is extremely important. It's not that, it's just, you need to focus on one thing over time. So, the reason focus works so well is because if you focus on one thing, in a lot of, with time elapsing, like you just get extremely good at it. Okay. A lot of people did what I did, like they lacked focus. They see shiny objects. They're like, this guy's making money in dropshipping. This guy's making money in that, software. This guy's making money in crypto. Like you constantly juggling between different things. That's the reason you're not succeeding in it. It's because, you're just getting surface knowledge of everything and not deep knowledge of one thing. Okay. So, start of 2022, like, that was my villain arc. I was just like, fuck this. Like, what? I just need to make money. Like, this is just terrible. I can't afford the stuff. I can't buy my steaks. Can't buy my food. Like, what is this? So that's when that started. That was my fuck this shit moment. Like 2022, the start of that, like new year, new me, like, come on. To be honest, I was just sick and tired of being broke. I knew I was meant for more. And like I said at the beginning, like I was not meant to do that. Just move this thing. All right. This is the quality you're going to get on these videos. What do I want to tell you? I had no idea what I wanted to say. But anyway, I'm lacking focus right now. But I knew I was meant for more. Yeah. So the greatness thing, like you just need to accept that. Like you need to accept you are destined for something greater, because like if you don't believe that, like you're not going to take the actions necessary to actually achieve that. Right. So I was like, what on earth is this? I learned this stuff in high school when I was in college, right? I knew I had to drop out. I was studying BCom, and my dumbass thought you start a business by studying BCom. But no, you start a business by starting a business and failing and launching that product before you're ready. So that's exactly what I did. And the reason I say all this is to show I was just like you. I wasn't special at all. I didn't have any help from the start. Like, I was just a normal guy. Like, aside from my discipline and consistency, I had nothing. Okay. And once I knew what to channel that into, I became unstoppable. Not to waste any time, let's get started. So, over the last 7 months, I generated over $100,000, which is pretty good. Pretty fast as well. Like, that's an average of $17,000 from month one per month. So, that's decent. Obviously, I've got much bigger goals, but it's decent. Like, if you want something to learn from this, let's get started. So, this is basically how I did everything. Like, as an entrepreneur, you're a problem solver. You are paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of the problems you solve. That's all you're really doing, is just solving problems. Like, you have to understand this. Don't go after the money, go after the problems, and then find a solution, and then money will be a byproduct. So I went to the marketplace, identified a niche, which problems I wanted to solve, what actually interested in helping. I went to the marketplace, I identified a niche, which problems I wanted to solve, and was exactly interested in helping. Okay. Anyway, that is completely, I don't know what I wrote there, but you want to find a niche, okay? And you want to find a problem in that niche, and you want to basically come up with a solution. And then you need to present that solution to the marketplace through gathering attention. And you do that through posting content, sending DMs to people, or, running ads. So that's the only way you can really gather attention and, send the solution, or actually present the solution to that marketplace. Okay. This is very important. That's all you're basically doing. It's just presenting the solution. Like, I think Naval Ravikant said, to get wealth, you need to provide society with something they don't know how to get yet. So you just need to provide that thing. And I think Steve Jobs also said something like, people don't know what they want unless you show them what they want. Okay. So people don't know what they want. If you provide them a solution and a better life, they will just, join your thing and give you money in the exchange. Okay. So a niche works like this. If one person is experiencing a problem, most likely 99% of people in that niche is experiencing the same problem. Okay. It's like, it's a fractal. Like, if one person in that niche, in that, like, let's say it's a gym, for example, if one gym owner is experiencing this problem, most likely 99% of them are going to experience the same problem. So if you actually provide a solution and present that solution, like, all the gyms are going to resonate with that. Okay. That's why you want to go after a specific niche and focus on a niche, because it provides scalability through replication. So you don't have to present a new solution to every single prospect, because they all experience the same problems 99% of the time. Okay. So that's why niche is so important. So you can actually scale and present a solution that you can just copy and paste for every single prospect or every single customer in that niche. Okay. And then once I identified a niche, I came up with a hypothesis of what problems the niche might be facing. Okay. So, like, you decide on a niche. That's the first thing. You don't go after the solution first. Okay. You go after the niche first, like people you actually want to solve a problem for. And you get that through the niche. It's pretty simple. Like, don't overcomplicate the step. It's just like people you want to help, and you're interested in helping, and that you have prior experience in, which I mentioned right here. Okay. It's like, I'm going through, what am I saying? Like, I'm solving problems for, like, pretty high established influencers and YouTubers. So I'm helping them scale their brand online rapidly. So, that's a niche I have interest in and want to help. Okay. And I also have experience in that field as well, working with one of the top people in the space. So once I identified a niche, I came up with a hypothesis of what problems this niche might be facing. And all of them, the lack of problems, like, all of them want more money and more customers. Like I previously said, if one person in that niche is experiencing a problem, most likely everyone else is experiencing the same problem. Okay. Like, in the niche, why is this thing coming up all the time? Like, in a niche, if, like, content creators or YouTubers, want more attention, because, like, attention is obviously a very valuable currency, if you actually convert that. But anyway, like, 99% of the creators want to solve that problem. So if I present that solution to all of them, like most of them will be interested. Okay. This step doesn't have to be difficult. Everyone wants to make more money, get more clients, and start there. Okay. Just start there. Everyone wants more money. Everyone wants to get more clients. Okay. So you're smart enough to figure this out. So you refine your solution over time by speaking to people in your niche, okay? Through sales calls. Like over sales calls, you learn a lot more from your customers, okay? You learn like what they want, what their desires are, what their pain points are, so you can actually craft a solution and present it in a way where you can convert them pretty easily. It feels like you understand their problem so well. And when you actually present your solution in a way where it sounds like you understand their problem so well, they think or they believe that you have the solution because you understand them so well, okay? Like I know exactly what problems you face. You watching this video right now, I will know exactly what problems you're facing. You want to make more money to travel, to actually network with high-level people, but you don't have the money. You're stuck in your, mom's basement trying to figure this out, sending messages to people. No one's responding. I know exactly what pains you are facing. You're staying up late, not getting enough appointments on your calendar, because I was in that exact situation and I'm obviously progressing. So the longer I learn about sales, the more I feel it comes down to clear communication. Like you are here, this is your current situation, and you want to go there, your desired situation. So there's this gap. Okay, this is what you have. This is what you need. How we help you get what you need, what it takes for us to do that. Best case, worst case for you. Okay, so it's just like you identify the two gaps. Like you are here, like this is your current situation, this is your desired situation. This is the bridge you need to cross, and the trust is me. I'm the bridge, okay? And you build trust through obviously social proof, confidence, and displaying that you have already solved that solution, okay? Then I just created an offer that resonates with the audience on a deep level. Think like pains and desires. Obviously the value equation. So there are more than enough YouTube videos and books on offers. If you truly want this bad enough, you wouldn't need me to tell you to study offers. Like if you truly wanted, to break out of the matrix and travel and make money, like I wouldn't be the one to tell you like, yo, you need to know how to build an offer. Okay. It's, and offers, aren't this big thing. At the end of the day, like offers saturate as well. If everyone's reading the same book on creating offers, you won't have an edge. Use your own creativity. And over time, you will start to, offers aren't that important. Like if you're running an agency, it's pretty important. But if you're running like let's say a course or a coaching program, anything like that, like offers are like 20%. Like you just buy that product because it's them. Like you want you buy the $100 million offers because like Alex Hormozi is just makes a lot of money. That's why you built is like the context behind the message, like behind the YouTube video. It's like, wow, this guy's extremely knowledgeable. I want to buy stuff. Like that's why it's not because he has a good offer. Like two people can have the exact same offer. Like this guy can have a worse offer, but he's a smarter and makes more money. Like you would buy his stuff. Okay. It's not because of the offer. So, when you're running an agency, offer is pretty important because that's all you're presenting to them. You're not like presenting them with your face or anything like that. But there's obviously a way to do that. Let's say they are interested. You can send like a YouTube video of yours to help build trust. Okay. But the only thing that left to do is approach people with your offer in your niche, and 98% of people won't be interested, but 1% will. You only work with that 1%. Okay. Like, you get a lot of people telling you to, fuck off. Like if you send in that email, because like no one is interested in being pitched. But the 1% will like, okay, this is interesting. Like, let's see what this guy has to say. So the reason Alex Hormozi mentions the rule of 100 so much is because volume negates luck. Like the rule of 100, he says 100 minutes of content creation a day, 100 reach outs a day, $100 a day on ads. Like if you do that, the luck of acquiring a customer, diminishes. So it's much easier to actually acquire a client. If you send 10 messages a day over 10 days, one person on a good day will be interested in what you have to offer. Like 10 messages. Like I see people sending 10 emails a day, over 10 days. One person will be interested in what you have to offer. It will take you roughly 20 to 50 sales calls to land your first client. So at that rate, you'll make $2,000 a month in 300 days. In like a year's time, if you're not sending on weekends, it will take you a year to make $2,000 a month. Okay. And it took me 3 months because of volume. I was sending like 100 messages a day to people. Literally, I followed the rule of 100, okay? But less, like 80 messages a day. And still, I made it happen in 3 months. $10,000 in 3 months, okay? That's too slow. You need more volume, okay? And you need to have systems in place to actually, I didn't even do that. Like, at the start, obviously, it was all me. I didn't have any capital to outsource. But once I had the capital to outsource that, I don't have to do any work to acquire new customers, okay? So obviously the core 4 right here, warm outreach, cold outreach, content and ads. This is all you can do, by the way. Like, this is all you can do to get new customers ever. And obviously there's 4 other ways as well, but they're just doing this for you. So, I have, a team in place to do cold outreach for me. So, that's obviously a team who does that for me. But yeah, this is basically how the entrepreneurship journey looks like. You've got you've got time and you've got money. Okay. So, at the start, it's going to be like, you're going to have all this pain, you're going to have all this doubt, make some money, maybe sign a client, he refunds, you're fearful, you have anxiety again, and you have some momentum, you've signed 2 clients, and then like, he drops off again, and you have some momentum built up, and then like, 5 years later, you're like, what the fuck happened? You make like $100,000 a month. Like, what on earth happened? It's just like, it's like the story of the bamboo. It's like, it takes 5 years or 7 years, it grows underground, and like in 30 days, it just bounces up. It's just like explodes. Compound interest. Okay. So just focus on taking the daily actions necessary. Just doing your sales calls and sending those messages and reaching out to people, becoming more persuasive, reading books, learning from smart people, doing courses. And then just over time, you've built up so much skill and value that just like your value, or like the amount of money you can make, it just skyrockets. Okay. And you just make $100,000 a month just like that. So yeah, it's just like, it's difficult to explain, but like, if you just do your sales calls, reach out to people and become more persuasive and build good offers and become like an authority figure in your space, and work on your persuasion abilities through studying cognitive biases and how people's brain work, learn psychology, study smart people, read books on psychology and how the human mind works, evolutionary psychology. Like, it's a lot of stuff, but over time you just get so good, and compared to other people, that you just like skyrocket and you just make more money that you know what to do with. Okay. So, and it's difficult to explain exactly how the process works, but as you can see, like over time, like you're probably in this exact same situation right now. You're like, I want to make money. And you've got all this drive, maybe you've got a good physique already, you've got discipline and consistency. You just need to channel that into the right endeavors, and you make like, on average, from month 1, $17,000 a month. Just like that. And it just like happens. Like, a lot of people are like, I get in shape and then randomly I just make money. It's because you already built that skill set of discipline and consistency. You just need to channel that in the right direction. Okay. And obviously people trust you more if you actually build well. As you can see right here, like, they just trust you because you see there's already discipline showcased in that. Like, a good physique is like the ultimate form of discipline, ultimate form of respect, because you can just instantly see how much discipline goes into that. Okay. With a physique, like, you just see someone and like, okay, well, he obviously doesn't lay on the couch and eat, potato chips all day and watches Netflix. Like, you can see his lifestyle and you respect that. Okay. Because it's difficult, because other people aren't doing it. Okay. But anyway, that's my quick video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you got some value from this. I know it's all over the place, but like, you're not going to get one specific answer. I'm sorry. Like, there's just like, if someone asks you, well, like, what's the one thing that's going to turn everything around, like, run away? Like, there's no one thing. But like, the one thing, like, if I had to tell you, like, it's just, reach out to more people. Like, just put yourself out there. Okay. And, just put your message out there. Just put stuff in the universe. Like, just, put out your solutions. Okay. And people just over time will get better, and you'll learn more, you'll be more persuasive, and then just like money starts to come. Okay. But anyway, if you want some help with this, more one-on-one, I know like courses and stuff like that work, but if you want a more like intimate approach, more like a mentorship style, where actually I help you one-on-one with the stuff, making you more money with your agency, or just like scale your business overall, just shoot me a message on Instagram, just go through my content. And if you enjoyed it, if you got some value from this, obviously, you would want to check out my other stuff as well. So yeah, if you want some help, if not, that's also totally fine. You can go through my free stuff. That's why I put out these YouTube videos, just to help you, because I know how it feels to be just lost and not making any money, because I was in the exact same stage. And now I can basically do whatever I want. So if you want some help with that, just shoot me a message. But other than that, hopefully you enjoy your weekend. And the easiest way to get ahead, I'm telling you, if you're working a 9 to 5 or anything like that, is study on weekends. Like, just get better on weekends. People get worse on weekends. If you just get better on weekends, like those 2 days compounded over a year, you'll be a different human being. I'm telling you. So hopefully enjoy your weekend and you get better, go to the gym, eat healthy, get some sun, and then I can guarantee you'll live a better life. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it and see you next week. Cheers.